Good morning, children. Welcome to English composition class. Today we are going to learn about formal email writing. We have already learned about informal email writing, where there are no formalities. But here we have to keep in mind some formalities while writing an email. Now let's see what is formal email. A formal email can be written to companies, government departments, offices, school principals, or teachers. Now, formal email is written to companies, government departments, that is, government offices, then offices also, school principals, or teachers. Means it is a email with formalities, with some rules to be kept in mind while writing email. Now let's begin with format of email writing. First, we will write the heading, that is from, that is email ID of the sender, that is our email ID. If we are writing the email, we are sending the email, we will write our own email ID. Then to whom we are sending. Suppose we are sending to principal of school, so we will write the email ID of the principal. Then comes date. You will write always current date on the date which you are writing an email. Then subject. Subject should be short and it should be written in 5 to 6 words, highlighting the topic on which you are writing the email. Then comes salutation. Salutation for formal emails will be sir or madam. No need to write dear sir or dear madam. Okay. Next, after salutation, leave a line and then start with writing body. That is the content of the email. First para will state the purpose of the email, that is why you are writing this email. Then the second para states the details. Third will end with conclusion, with 1 or 2 line conclusion. Then comes complimentary closing, and in formal emails you will write closing always as yours sincerely, yours truly, etc. And don't write your name, write XYZ below it in the last line. Okay. So now if you follow this format properly, your format will look like this. From, when you are writing from, you will write your own ID. Suppose here example I have taken joseph123@gmail.com. Then to, if we are writing to principal, so I have written principal@yahoo.com. This is just an example to show you. Then date will be current date. Suppose if we are writing on 1st December, we will write 1st December 2020. Then comes subject. If we are writing leave application in email, so you will write subject as application for leave. Now see the pink box and see rules are written. Always this from to date subject is written on the left hand side. First point states that. In second point you will see that all the letters used in the email ID must be small. Don't write capital letters. Third point is don't use capital letters in email ID. So while writing any email ID, don't use capital letters. Fourth is use the colon sign, that is 2 dots. It is called colon sign. You have to use that colon sign to write from to date and subject. Okay. After writing this, leave a line. Then comes salutation, that is sir or madam, because we are writing formal email. Then after writing sir, madam, leave a line. Then comes the body, that is content. Okay, paragraph. Then again leave a line after writing the content, finishing with the conclusion. Then comes the closing of the email, that is yours sincerely, yours truly, obediently. Any words can be used as per the question given. And this also is written on the left hand side. You can see that in the pink box I have written, always written on left hand side. And after writing yours sincerely, you will write XYZ. Don't write your name. So I hope you have understood the format. So before starting with the examples, students, please note you have to write all the points, examples and the worksheet in your composition notebook. So let's see the first example of formal email. Question 1 is write an email to the principal of your school requesting him to give you 1 week's leave as your grandmother expired last night. Now you are writing an email to the principal of your school stating that your grandmother passed away last night and you want 1 week's leave. Okay, so let's start. First comes the heading, that is from. If we are writing, so we will write our own address, that is, suppose Amman has written this email, so amman@gmail.com. You can write your own name also. Then to principal senior secondary school. Senior means SR, I have written in short. Then secondary SEC, SRC, SEC school. This is a short way of writing. Okay, @yahoo.com. Then comes date, 21st December 2020. That is the current date. Suppose we are writing on 21st December. I have taken 21st December 2020 as the current date. Subject is application for leave because we are writing leave application. Then after leaving a line, you will write the salutation, sir. Okay. Again leave a line and start writing the content. Kindly grant me leave for a week as I shall not be able to attend my classes during that period. Here we are stating that I will not be able to attend the classes. Now further we will mention the reason. Okay. Today I have got a telephonic message from my home in Bihar. Now the child is stating that he has got a message from his home in Bihar through telephone. The message is that my grandmother has passed away last night. The message was that his grandmother has passed away and I have been asked to reach my home in Patna as soon as possible. Now he has to leave for Patna as soon as possible as his grandmother has passed away. So I am leaving immediately. So he is informing Principal Ma'am or Sir that he has to leave immediately and he is promising that I will be able to come back when the last rites have been performed. When all the rituals will be completed, he will be able to come back soon. So in continuation, this will be 5 days from now. He is further stating that this will include or this will take 5 days from now. If I start on the same evening, I shall reach here before the end of the week. Now he has informed Sir that if he leaves on the same evening after completing all the rituals, he will reach before the end of the week. So I request you to grant me leave. I assure you that on my return I will make up the lost time with my hard work and help from my friends. Now he has promised that he will return and complete his work by working hard and getting help from his friends. I shall be grateful for your kind permission. So at last he is writing, if the principal allows him to go, he will be very grateful and obliged. Okay, so as we are writing to principal, we will close with complimentary closing, that is yours obediently XYZ. The next example for formal email is the sanitary conditions of your locality are in a bad shape, that is are not good. Write an email to the sanitary inspector complaining about the same. Now you have to write an email to sanitary inspector complaining for this. From roshan@gmail.com if Roshan is writing. Then to, we will write sanitary department @yahoo.com. Then current date 21st December 2020. Subject is bad conditions of the locality, or you can write sanitary conditions are bad in our locality. After leaving a line, write the salutation, that is sir. Then again leave a line and start writing the content. I wish to invite your attention to the sanitary conditions of Lajpat Nagar. It is so bad that I fear the spread of several diseases. Now Roshan is pointing out that the sanitary conditions of Lajpat Nagar, where he lives, are so bad that he fears that diseases might spread due to this. There are heaps of garbage. He is further mentioning that what he sees there. There are heaps of garbage, drains are blocked. While passing through the streets, people can be seen putting their handkerchief on their noses. Now, many times he observed that when the people are passing through that area, people put handkerchief on their noses. Mounds of rubbish emit foul smell. Mound means heaps of rubbish are lying there and they emit a foul smell. I am afraid that if nothing is done quickly, a disease might spread. Now, as you know that from garbage or from this rubbish, many diseases spread due to this foul smell. So he is requesting that if nothing is done at proper time, a disease might spread. I hereby request you to send your people to clean the colony and visit it regularly. Only this can prevent it from being a vast garbage field. So if they come for checking regularly, it can prevent it from being a vast garbage field. Okay, so with this he ends the email. It is very short, and as it is formal email, it should be shortly written and it should be precisely written. So at last he is writing yours sincerely XYZ. With this we complete formal email examples. Now let's see the worksheet. The first example which you have to do is you have lost your original mark sheet and you want to get duplicate one. Now you have lost your original mark sheet. It can be of 10th standard, 12th standard. You want to get duplicate one. So you have to draft an email to examination secretary GSHSEB requesting him to get you a duplicate mark sheet. Now, as we have lost the mark sheet, we have to write an email to examination secretary of GSHSEB, that means Gujarat State Higher Secondary Education Board, to get a duplicate mark sheet issued. Then the next is you have completed all the formalities of getting license from RTO. You have been told that the license would reach your place by the courier in week's time, and a month has already passed, still you have not received it. Means the RTO people told you that you will receive it in week's time, but already a month has passed and you have not received. So you have to draft an email to the chief RTO requesting him to look into the matter and make you avail the license at the earliest. As you have completed all the formalities, so you have to request him to look into the matter and you have to request to make you available the license at the earliest. Okay, so you have to write all these examples and you have to complete the worksheet also in your notebook. So with this we finish formal email writing, and I hope everything is clear with formal email writing. We will soon meet with new topic in our next video. Thank you.